All right, you just saw a flow drill. Let's take a look at how to train it, because flow drills are just libraries of techniques, and then how to turn those library techniques, the pieces of the puzzle, into fight drills. So if you see the flow drill first, as he goes to shoot, boom, there's the cut. And then I come in, boom, I stab back at him. Now here he has the opening. There's his opening. There's opening is coming from there. I get out of the way. Now there's an opening over here. I hit the cross. Now from here, I slice, we flow in, cut back, cut to the other side. He changes the angle. So what I want you to see at each of these junctures is that the flow drill is just a footwork drill, it's a feeling drill, it's a movement drill. Thank you. It's a connection drill. So you know when you play tennis and there's a ball machine, the ball machine is giving you massive repetitions. You want massive repetitions. And it's a library. It tells you all the different types of changes that can happen, the different configurations that you could be in. But when we want to make it a fight drill, we take each piece out of it and drill it separately with different intensity, different pressure, and a different relationship that creates, okay? So if you see the first part of it, when somebody stabs you with an angle 5, boom, do you see how Brian loads his back leg and then, boom, he puts his whole body into it. He's not giving me like a right lead like a fencer and poking at me. That's not what you're going to see if somebody picked up the blade. So when he goes here and goes here, I switch and I cut. That's the first thing I want you to see. See, I switch and I cut. I have to use my footwork to train my footwork. And at the same time I pass, I cut. And then I put my hand here wide so I know where his blade is for the next move, but we'll get to that in a second. What's also in this pattern is maybe I just had enough time to just parry it and follow the force. Maybe I didn't have time for my left hand to get in there and I just cut. And also with the split. Now the next thing from here, see the opening is here. So since the opening's here and there's his barrier, I check that, boom, to come in here. So now Brian's getting training to cover his line. So we would train it and we go, pa-pa, pa-pa. Okay, that's it. And here's the shot, in I come. So Brian's getting used to feeling my force, okay? Now if you see from there, it'll be his turn. So when he comes here, I come here, and now I bridge back in, boom. Now look, where's the opening is? Right there, good. So as he comes again, there's the switch, I come, bang, and I have to learn to close this line right away, okay, and shift and turn my body. The next thing I want you to see is right here. The opening is Brian's shoulder sector. Boom, see? The opening is that sector, bang. So I'm getting aware of, okay, I covered here, where am I open next? We're learning a relationship. Brian goes to feed that. I have to come off to the line and scoop and switch my feet. Now from here, he can come back with an angle 5 that I have to adjust to. I come back in, he comes back. Now this time, maybe I covered it with just this hand because it was too, like he came too fast. At that moment, I'd take this away and he gives that. Now he can give a thrust. Good. Come around the other side. So when you see the thrust, I have to get used to going in on the thrust. On the 5, I split and go back. On the thrust, I have to go in and cut it. Similar, what's the thrust represent? The thrust represents a hook. When it represents a hook, boom, I'm learning that line of attack to go in. So that's what we're practicing here. Now from here, I pass and parry, but when I pass and parry, I got to get my leg out of the way, and I'm back into this position. Brian can shoot back, I can cut, I can come off the side and pick up the next shot, okay? Now, what are the different options of me dealing with the cross, okay? So he goes, ba-bam, ba-bam, boom, and there I can pick up the destruction on the opposite side. Ba-bam, ba-bam, boom, I can scoop and cut. Okay, so that's the things I want you to see. So let's flow a little slow so they can see. Okay, so here's the 5. I come in, I pick it up here, and now do you see? I'm taking the cut, and he's going for the 5. I take the next side, I pick it up, he cuts. Now I cut on the inside, and then we just start to have this kind of a relationship of what is going to happen. And you can see I'm talking, I'm breathing at the same time. And that's it, there you go. Sometimes we may get stuck, sometimes we have to flow. Very nice, Mr. Olson. We work our flow drills to build a feeling awareness and to develop a connection It's about the interaction between myself and my partner. I'm studying a relationship. When he expands, I contract. When I contract, he expands. When I go to the left, he goes to the right. We're mirroring each other. We're moving with each other. We're following and joining each other. One of the most important things when we train is don't just mindlessly do repetitions. Use the repetitions and use the flow drill to train consciousness, okay? Now, for the fight drill, take pieces of the flow drill out and do fight combos of 1 beat, 1 beat, 1 beat, then do 1 and beats, 1 and beats, then 1 and 2 beats, then 1 and 2 and 3 beats, and 1 and 2 and 3 beats. And so you go parapa, parapa, parapa. You get those reps so that you're ready to boom, pounce like a tiger or flow like a dragon. Most important thing though, you gotta have fun. It's about discovering yourself, because this is still art. It's martial art, and you are the art in the martial.